Hello friend, welcome my channel. Welcome my channel. I am Robin Mukherjee, civil engineering pass out 1986. Work experience above 30 years. Today I discuss civil engineering execution plan and project wise. Item I discussed regarding what do you understand by estimating. Why is the same necessary in a project? What do you understand by estimating? Why is the same necessary in a project? What do you understand by rough estimate of a project? Why is the same necessary and how is this prepared? What do you understand by rough estimate of a project? Why is the same necessary and how is this prepared? Number 3. What is the detailed estimate and how is this prepared? What is a detailed estimate and how is this prepared? Number 4. Write short notes on contingency, work charge establishment, C. Schedule of rates, D. Market rate. Write short notes on A. Contingency, B. Work charge establishment, C. Schedule of rates, D. Market rates. Number 5. When may a revise of a or a supplementary estimate be called for? When may a revised or a supplementary estimate be called for? Number 6. How is rate per unit of an item prepared? Describe briefly. How is rate per unit of an item prepared? Describe briefly. Day by day, I discuss the following chapter. Day by day, I discuss the following chapter. Now, today, I discuss element of building estimate. Element of building estimate. Metric system. Metric system. Metric system is a very simple system. Metric system is a very simple system because the units are in multiplies of 10 or 1/10 of one another. In this system, arithmetical calculation is simpler than in any other system and minute measurement can be done more conveniently. Metric system is a very simple system because the units are in multiples of 10 or 1/10 of one another. In this system, arithmetical calculation is simpler than in any other system and minute measurement can be done more conveniently. There are altogether 5 main units in metric system. There are altogether 5 main units in metric system. A. Meter for length, replacing foot. B. Square meter for area, replacing square foot. C. Cubic meter for volume, replacing cubic foot. D. Kilogram for weight, replacing pound, replacing pound. E. Liter for capacity, replacing gallon, replacing gallon. There are sub-units and multiplier units for each main unit. Dimension in metric system to be based in place of FPS system. Dimension in metric system to be used in place of FPS system. Metric system, FPS system. Number 1. Dam proof course. DPC 1.5 centimeter thick, 1.5 centimeter thick, half inch thick, half inch thick, 2 centimeter thick, 3 by 4 inch thick, 3 by 4 inch thick, 2.5 centimeter thick, 1 inch thick, 1 inch thick, 4 centimeter thick, 1.5 inch thick, 1.5 inch thick. Metric system, FPS system. Number 2, floor thickness. Floor thickness, 2.5 centimeter thick, 1 inch thick, 2.5 centimeter thick, 1 inch thick, 4 centimeter thick, 1.5 inch thick, 1.5 centimeter thick, 8 centimeter thick, 3 inch thick, 8 centimeter thick, 3 inch thick. Number 3, thickness of RCC roof. Thickness of RCC roof, 5 centimeter, FPS system 2 inch thick, 5 centimeter thick, 2 inch thick, 5 centimeter thick, 2 inch thick, 8 centimeter thick, 3 inch thick, 8 centimeter thick, 3 inch thick, 9 centimeter thick, 3.5 inch thick, 3.5 inch thick, 10 centimeter thick, 4 inch thick, 10 centimeter thick, 4 inch thick, 13 centimeter thick, 5 inch thick, 13 centimeter thick, 5 inch thick. Number 4, thickness of lime or cement concrete. Thickness of lime or cement concrete in foundation. In foundation, 10 centimeter thick, 4 inch thick, 10 centimeter thick, 4 inch thick, 15 centimeter thick, 6 inch thick, 15 centimeter thick, 6 inch thick, 23 centimeter thick, 9 inch thick, 23 centimeter thick, 9 inch thick, 30 centimeter thick, 12 inch thick, 30 centimeter thick, 12 inch thick, 45 centimeter thick, 18 inch thick, 45 centimeter thick, 18 inch thick. Number 5, plastering thickness. Plastering thickness, 6 millimeter, 1 by 4 inch, 6 millimeter, 1 by 4 inch, 12 millimeter, 1 by 2 inch, 1 by 2 inch, 20 millimeter, 3 by 4 inch, 3 by 4 inch. Number 6, thickness of door and window shutters. Thickness of door and window shutter. Metric system, FPS system. 25 mm thick, 1 inch thick. 25 mm thick, 1 inch thick. 30 mm thick, 1 and 1/4 inch. 30 mm thick, 1 and 1/4 inch thick. 40 mm thick, 1 and half inch. 1.5 inch, 40 mm thick, 45 mm thick, 1 and 3/4 inch, 1 and 3/4 inch. Number 7, plan, section and elevation. Plan, section and elevation. 1 centimeter, 0.5, 1:50, 1:50, 1 inch equal to 4 feet, 1 inch equal to 4 feet. 1 centimeter equal to 0.5, 1:50, 1 inch 4 feet, 1 inch 4 feet. 1 centimeter equal to 1 meter equal to 1:100. 1 centimeter, 1 meter, 1:100. 1 inch 8 foot, 1 inch 8 foot. 1 centimeter, 2 meter, 1 centimeter, 2 meter, 1:200, 1:200. 1 inch 16 foot, 1 inch 16 foot. Metric system, FPS system. Number 8, for detailed drawing. 1 centimeter equal to 1 centimeter, 1:1. 1 inch equal to 1 foot, 1 inch equal to 1 foot. 1 centimeter equal to 1 centimeter, 1:2. 6 inch equal to 1 feet, 6 inch into 1 feet. 1 centimeter equal to 2.5 centimeter equal to 1:2:5. 4 inch into 1 feet, 4 inch into 1 feet. 1 centimeter into 5 centimeter, 1:5. 3 inch into 1 feet, 3 inch into 1 feet. 1 centimeter equal to 10 centimeter, 1:10. 1 inch 1 feet, 1 inch 1 feet. 1 centimeter 20 centimeter, 1 centimeter equal to 20 centimeter, 1:20, 1:20. 1 half inch equal to 1 foot, half inch equal to 1 foot. 9. Number 9, large scale surveying and layout. Large scale surveying and layout. 1 centimeter equal to 5 meter. 1:500. 1 centimeter equal to 5 meter. 1:500. 1 inch equal to 32 foot. 1 inch equal to 32 foot. 1 centimeter equal to 10 meter. 1:1000. 1:1000. 1 inch equal to 64 feet. 1 inch equal to 64 feet. Number 10. Town surveys. Town surveys. 2 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer. 1:50,000. 1:50,000. 1 inch equal to 1 mile. 1 inch equal to 1 mile. 4 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer. 4 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer. 1:25,000. 1:25,000. 3 inch equal to 1 mile. 3 inch equal to 1 mile. 10 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer. 1:10,000. 10 centimeter into 1 kilometer. 1:10,000. 6 inch equal to 1 mile. 6 inch equal to 1 mile. 1 centimeter equal to 50 meter. 1 centimeter equal to 50 meter. 1:5,000. 1:5,000. 1 inch equal to 500 foot. 1 inch equal to 500 foot. Number 11. Topographical map. Number 11. Topographical map. 1 centimeter equal to 2.5 kilometer. 1 centimeter equal to 2.5 kilometer equal to 1:250,000. 250,000. 1:250,000. 1 inch equal to 4 miles. 1 inch equal to 4 miles. 1 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer. 1 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer. 1:10. 1 kilometer equal to 1:100,000. 100,000. 1 inch 2 miles. 1 inch 2 miles. Weight of image bar per unit length has been given in RCC chapter. Weight and other details are in appendix. Size of bricks varies according to the practice of different public works department. Size of bricks varies according to the practice of different public works department to introduce a uniform system throughout the country. Indian Standard Institute has fixed up the size of standard modular bricks. Type of brick, actual size of manufacture, nominal size with mortar, converted dimension for traditional brick, converted dimension for traditional actual size, nominal size. A standard modular. Actual size manufacture 19 centimeter into 9 centimeter into 9 centimeter, 19 centimeter into 9 centimeter into 9 centimeter. Nominal size with mortar 20 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter, 20 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. B traditional bricks 9 3/4 inch, 9 3/4 inch into 4 3/4 inch into 2 3/4 inch, 9 3/4 inch into 4 3/4 inch into 2 3/4 inch. Nominal size with mortar 10 inch into 5 inch into 3 inch, 10 inch 5 inch into 3 inch. Actual size 24.8 centimeter into 12.1 centimeter into 7 centimeter. 24.8 centimeter into 12.1 centimeter into 7 centimeter. Nominal size 25.4 centimeter into 12.7 centimeter into 7.6 centimeter. 25.4 centimeter into 12.7 centimeter into 7.6 centimeter. C traditional bricks 9 inch into 438 inch into 234 inch. Nominal size with mortar 9 inch into 4.5 inch into 3, 9 inch into 4.5 inch into 3. Actual size 22.4 centimeter into 11.2 centimeter into 7 centimeter. 22.4 centimeter into 11.2 centimeter into 7 centimeter. Nominal size 23 centimeter into 11.4 centimeter into 7.6 centimeter. 23 centimeter into 11.4 centimeter into 7.6 centimeter. Next video I discuss thickness of wall for defined size of bricks. Thickness of wall for defined size of bricks. Now I end my video, and all are requested, if you are like my video, please subscribe my channel. If you are like my video, please subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you. Bye.